Good morning, evening, afternoon. I'm Tater Cat. Welcome to my channel. Today we're playing Find Love or Die Trying. Previously, we had a date with Violet after we cheered her up, and that was nice. And we found the computer, and we have a plan to leave on a plane. But now we're staying and getting information off the computer that hopefully Tara can crack. And that's where we left off. Let us continue. What are you smiling about? Yesterday's date with Violet. Things are going well. Yesterday's date with Violet. I just feel like things are going my way lately. Yesterday's date with Violet still has me feeling as giddy as a little kid. It's almost like there's perks to being on a killer dating show. Well, don't get too comfortable. You still got a few days left, and then it's back to the regular. I'm looking forward to that. I bet better sooner than later. You cost too much to keep around. Anyway, the $1,000,000 question. Who's today's lucky girl? That'd be... It's either gonna be... Because I guess we technically didn't go on a date with Allie. So it's either... I'm assuming it's going to be Allie and not her. So I'm guessing we are going to be doing this until like the last day. So tomorrow it's going to be either Tara or Allie. It's probably best if we go with Tara. I thought she was going to be doing code. But doesn't Tara need time to crack the code? Nah, I already finished making the code breaker. It's trying every password as we speak. No guarantee it'll finish before we're both done our dates, but it's worth a shot. Thank you, Tara. Don't worry about it. Besides, I think it's better if we save your date for last. Why's that? I don't know. You're some super spy from some super secret organization. You definitely got bigger heist potential than I do. I don't know about that, but sounds good to me. I'll use the time to prepare some contingency plans. Scarlet, Violet, Yui, I'm gonna need your guys for this. I'm happy to provide assistance. You bet. I'll help however I can. Sweet. Alright, right, Matilda. What's up? I didn't just build a code breaker. I built a game that works with it too. What do you mean? She handed me her console. I just whipped it up real quick. It looks like a code-breaking game, but really works directly with the computer we found. If you get the password right in this game, we'll have access to the computer. Make sense? Amazing! I can't believe you whipped up something so fast. It wasn't hard. It was just a big middle finger to my mom. who thought all my screen time was a waste of time. Anyway, I figure we can play this game here and there during our date. Try whatever passwords come to mind. Obviously, not for the whole date because ratings and all, but as much as we can. Sounds like a plan. Are you sure this will work? Sounds like a plan. I believe in Tara. Sounds good to me, Tara. Wahahaha. I'm a genius, Matilda. She cackles menacingly. You are. I like to spend today with Tara. Is that so? Well, we'll make it happen. Try not to spend all of it playing games, though. Believe it or not, that isn't what viewers want in a primetime show slot. No promises, but I'll try my best. It ain't much, but I'll take it. Take that. Sorry, Cat. That's pretty much the plan. Hey, Matilda. You up for today's... Are you up to play some games? I'd love to, but Cat wants us to do something other. Games it is, sweet. There's no stopping Tara when she puts her mind to something. We started playing together in the games room while making pleasant conversation. Normal enough to seem like a regular conversation, cryptic enough to disguise what we were trying to do. Even if Tara and I never went on crazy adventures like I did with Allie, it didn't make moments with her any less special. If I forgot that we're trying to hack into some confidential database, this really is like a fun day at home with your partner. How about Tara is the best? It's worth a shot. Nope, doesn't work. The nerve of them. Tara rules. Tara, it's not going to be anything Tara related. That's a miss. Was the T capitalized? Maybe add a 0, 1, 2, 3 at the end of it. Thank goodness we have the code breaker running in the background. Time to switch gears. Let's give Cat some footage to work with to keep us alive. Well, that was magical. Good God, Matilda, why the sun? I was trying to see what she was wearing. Normally don't really pay attention to down here. Ah! Go on without me. Okay, maybe this wasn't the best idea. some way or another, we always end up back inside the mansion, huh? And there's nothing wrong with that. I guess you're right. Up for a few more rounds of that game we just played? Sure. How about Damien Black sucks? Nope, doesn't work. Cat Black sucks. We're not supposed to know her last name. Not that either. How about Matilda? Oh, come on. How are you just... Now you're just guessing. Like I wasn't before. Well, I'll try it. What's our name? I mean, it makes sense we don't have any files. We must be super special. Ding ding. The two of us looked at each other like a deer in headlights. What? We cheered as if our favorite team just won a sporting event. Wait a minute. Why would the password be your name? That doesn't make any sense. It should be Tara, because Tara's awesome. My guess is as good as yours. Maybe we'll find out tonight. I feel like we're not sounding vague anymore. I hope so. Well, I think I've had enough of games for today. I never thought I'd hear you say that, Tara. I'm full of surprises. Well, we can spread the good news after. How about we try something new today? Something outside? Sounds like a plan to me. Didn't we just go outside and went, the sun? Awesome. Let's go. We ended up going back inside a minute later, but the rest of the date with Tara was still a lot of fun. And we're in. The password prompt closed with a satisfying ding ding. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff in here. Why would there be a folder called homework? Whoa, that is definitely a porn folder name. It is. Tara was about to open it until Allie intervened. Do you mind if I take a look? Forget why we were here for a second. Sure. Let's see. Allie started going through folders, databases, reports, anything that could be useful. At the same time, Tara started downloading all the files to her console. Doesn't look like there's anything here about why my name was the password. All the rest of us could do was give Allie and Tara the space they needed. Seems like it's only going to be up from here, team. Knock on wood. I foresee that not being true. I was worried for Ali, especially if we couldn't get into the computer, but it looks like we got it after all. It's too soon to say anything, but I do hope you're right. Let's not jinx it. So, what's the first thing you're going to do when we're out of here? I thought we weren't going to jinx it. I'm going to get straight back to helping people the way I know best. Nothing changed in that regard. That is a lovely aspiration. Do me a favor and make sure your inventions don't get used on yourself again, okay? I mean, it's not like I was trying to. I admire how you can be so sure. As excited as I am to leave this place, I'm not quite sure what to be doing after. That's totally okay, Violet. That's part of the fun of life. Just figuring it out as you go. I suppose so. Violet looked at me and smiled. That's pretty much my plan at this point too. Guess who's back, bit? What Tara wants to say is, we did it. I've got everything I need to help turn the tide of the war, and I know where my family is, and they're alive. I never seen Allie so happy. She jumped towards me and hugged me. Oof. That's fantastic. That's such a relief. I'm so happy for you, Allie. Good job, Tara. You cracked the code. Not all at once now. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you so much. Again, I said no. Just saying, just pointing it out. I said maybe no, so we could have left already, but it's fine. We didn't have to wait this long to leave, but you guys did it for me and my family. Again, not me. I can't ever thank you enough. Thank Tara, because she actually did the things, although her password guessing skills were awful. She pulled out the master key from her back pocket and swirled it around in her ring finger, and you guys ready to get out of here? Actually, I was thinking of staying here for the rest of my life. Not having internet is the best thing ever. I couldn't agree more. Let's get out of here. After you, Allie. I feel like this jazz music is not appropriate for what we're currently doing. We followed Allie out of the mansion, through the forest, and to the hangar. Whoa, I did not see this. Granted, I don't go outside. I don't blame you. It's pretty out of the way. Not that we have to worry about it now. Allie pulled out the master key and swirled it around her right hand. Again, for some reason, I don't see why you have to do that every time. You're going to drop it at some point. She walked to the door of the hangar and put the key into the lock. I feel like it's doing this so dramatically, and we're not going to go where we want to go. She tried turning it, but it didn't work. She tried a few more times, but the lock refused to budge. I don't understand. I've seen Kat use this key everywhere, including here. They must have changed the locks. Does this mean we're stuck here? I don't. It was rare that Allie tripped over her words. It hurt to see her so defeated. I don't know. An uncomfortable silence fell over us. Am I going to die here? Are all of us? No, we are not out of this just yet. I refuse to give up again. But we can't get into the hangar. There's no way to break in without triggering the alarms. For now, yes. But getting in later is a different story. If I remember correctly, whenever you were on a third date with Matilda, you would fly in a plane together. Well, I'm assuming that plane was you two. It's just like you to try something crazy and drag in Matilda. I can't refute that. That was definitely us. How we never died on those plane rides, I'll never know. That means the staff don't mind if you take the plane during the date, which means we should be able to ask for the key temporarily. We'd still be able to get the plane. It just has to be during tomorrow's date. There'd be way more staff around than usual, but we'd still have a chance. Exactly. The rest of us can be relatively close by, perhaps at the beach, to avoid suspicion. Then, when you get the plane, you run over, you pick us up, and we are out of here. This could work. It's better than how my plan turned out anyway. I was worried for a second there, but it was for nothing. We've got this. We'd be in a tight spot without you. It is a team effort. Without each other here, we would be stuck here with no chance of escape, I'm sure. Ha! Speak for yourself. I'm sure getting out of here, I'm sure I could get out of here on my own. You would shut down the second you reach the beach, Tara. On second thought, maybe teamwork makes the dream work. We laughed together. The mood was infinitely better than it was a few moments ago. We spent the rest of the night talking through the details of the plan, including what we do if the unexpected happened. One thing was for sure though, we weren't giving up on getting out of here. All ends tomorrow. Does it though? Does it? I don't believe for a second that's true. What do you know, Matilda? You actually made it to the last one-on-one date. How are you feeling? Pretty good. I've been better. I'm doing pretty good, Kat. Honestly, pretty good. I'm excited to see how a day with Allie will be. Oh, you've got a real surprise in store. She has all of us in the crew working extra hard to prepare a special date for you. And by all of us in the crew, I mean the Brothers 5. How about you go find her, spend some time together while we set things up for you. Sounds like a plan, Kat. Let's see. Oh, looks like she's by the beach. How is it that you knew where she was this time, but like any other time you don't know where anyone is ever? In this round. I guess that's where I'm headed. Don't do anything we can't air. Murder is okay, but God forbid someone takes their top off. Good to know, Kat. So I can just murder Allie on the beach and it's fine? I waved to Kat as I went on my way. Just as Kat said, Allie was by the beach. She was looking out at the ocean. Morning, Allie. Matilda, it's always nice to see you. The difference between Allie's voice during the day and night was like day and night. Not when I do it. It's not. I guess we do have to worry about the cameras, but still, it takes some getting used to. Maybe I should stop making her southern when she's talking at night. I know it's going to be tough to top your previous dates with all the other girls, but I think I've got a good shot. I'm looking forward to it, Allie. You better be. We've been saving the best for last. She reaches for my hand. Well, walk with me? I reach for her outstretched hand. It'd be my pleasure. The two of us walked around the beach for a while, getting to know each other. So, what will you be doing when this show is over? First thing I'm gonna do is say hey to my family again and make them a nice dinner. I'm sure that they've gotten sick with worry in the weeks since I've been gone. I wonder what they are thinking now. It's been at least 2 years since then. We can't say that. They can hear us. What are you saying out loud, Allie? Kat was right. Sometimes not remembering is a blessing. Allie doesn't have that luxury. Anyway, I've got a surprise for you. Come on! She pulled me along by the hand into the forest. I have to say, Allie's really impressed me. Of course it was her deliberate plan to come into the forest and get the hanger, but she made it seem so spontaneous. You're gonna love this. Oh, you're going to love it? I saw it the same moment she did. It was all we could do was stand and watch. No. No! She staggered and almost fell. And who could blame her? It's on fire. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Oh, we'll see where this goes in the next episode.